sure. Okay, this is like I met Steve because I was live streaming. He just started off as a donator. We were talking like we were friends, whatever. I did not know until the day Tonic put that video out is when I sent the proof to Tonic. That's what I'm saying. When I sent the proof to Tonic, that same day is when Tonic put that video out. That's when he sent me that screenshot that I have saying, wait until I tell everybody that you brought a sex offender to Florida. When he said that, that's when I found out he was a sex offender, not before. That was in April. He came to Florida in February. I never had him around my fucking kids, never. He never came inside my house. I gave him my address. He was sending me, things from Amazon or whatever, like, I was stupid. Yes, I was so fucking stupid, so fucking irresponsible, so fucking stupid. But I did not fucking know. I didn't know. He tried to fucking weaponize his fucking crime on me. And now, like, it's bullshit. He's a fucking predator. He fucking put his fucking bullshit on me. I don't know. Yeah. It's embarrassing, like, it's so fucking irresponsible of me. I am absolutely fucking ashamed of it. Like, it's not funny. It's not, yeah, whatever. But go ahead.
Well, I can say this.
Hold on, Drew. But before we even get there, just give me a second, please.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So that's. I mean, is there anything you'd like to add before I ask a couple questions?
No, I mean.
Okay.
Was it worth my children? No, it was not worth my children. No, I mean. Go ahead.
No, I mean that's a valid statement. I'm glad you got that out before.
Yes, it's so stupid. It was so fucking stupid. So stupid.
So what you're saying is that you had this donator friend that and you guys were just buddies that ultimately he kind of got involved and I guess somehow wound up at your house.
We we planned to meet up. Like, yeah, I mean. But he never came inside my house. He wasn't around my children. None of that. No.
Okay, that's good. Were you guys like just friends? I mean, or was there kind of a relationship there, or what's the deal?
To be honest, like, we were just friends. Like, I don't believe in like long distance relationships or whatever. Like, we were friends. Like.
Okay, so there was nothing. There was no like sexual thing going on with you and him.
Listen.
I know it's a little invasive, but that's a little invasive of me to ask. I mean, I'll admit that.
Listen, that my life has nothing to do. Like, I'm not speaking about my sex life or any of that right now. Like,
no, that's fair. That's fair. Like, I don't think you should have.
What I'm trying to make clear is that this motherfucker wasn't around my children. He wasn't around. He didn't come inside my house. We weren't like, we met up once. We weren't hanging out like.
Fair enough. I only have like one really other like large question, and that ultimately breaks down to, you say he's a donator. Like, how much did he actually donate, or what might have you donated like throughout this little?
In my Cash App, it says how much a person gave you.
Okay, so how much is that?
So in my Cash App, it was $6,000. And then he gave me a check for $4,500. So it was $10,000. So yes, he was a big donator. Absolutely. I mean, and you know what? Listen to me. I thanked him so much for everything that he's given me and done for me. Like, I was a single mother of 4 children. Like, I still have my kid. Like, it's hard. It's hard.
So when you first heard about this swag, like what was the sex offense that he was accused?
He never told me it's that.
He never told you.
I went and looked it up. That same day when he said, wait till I tell everyone, that minute I went and looked him up. And then I went to Tonic and I gave Tonic all the information.
Fair enough. So in that information, what was his crime?
It says something with a 12-year-old. I haven't looked it up in a while, but something with a 12-year-old or under 12 or something like that.
Okay. So you haven't looked up in a long time. I'm imagining that you probably have that information on hand somewhere, right? I mean, it might be good that you share that before Andrew does. You know, I
What?
think that,
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
I'm sure that you have that information on hand somewhere, right? Of what his actual charge was.
Yeah, it's on Tonic's video.
Okay. I mean, that's the only place that you knew where to find it. I thought you gave him
No,
the
no, no,
information.
no. I gave Tonic the information. I went and looked
Okay.
it up in the on the Kansas website. Yes.
Okay, but you don't recall what it was.
No, I'm not looking at it right this minute now.
Okay. No, fair enough. I mean, I think honestly,
I have a horrible memory. I have a horrible memory.
I mean, you know how things, it's like playing telephone, right? Like after it gets out to one person, you got Tonic's video out there, and then people start questioning shit. And then you start talking about things in Discord, supposedly, where, you know, you got so many people that, you know, may not be listening in on whatever the fuck's happening. It seems,
Can I just say, like, everybody's thinking, like, because he gave me the money, I just let him, like, he never told me anything about his crime. Never. Until after he came here. I would have never, ever in a million fucking thousand years let this motherfucker come here knowing he was a fucking never. It had his crime and money. He could have paid me $1 million to let him come here if I knew he was a sex offender. Like, it's like so stupid. I never knew.
All right. I don't think that I need to like really get too deep into this. And I think that ultimately I'm going to let you and Andrew have a conversation, and then you guys can kind of take it from there. So Drew, are you still with us?
I am here, yes. Let's just say I'd rather have just me and her up here right now, where there isn't no sidetracking. So I have messages from Steve 6.8 that states, now, like I was saying a while ago before you came up, granted, the information is coming from a pedo. All right, so take it for what you will, right? Pedos lie. I get that. My problem is, before he was outed, this was told to me. So at this point, no one knew he was a pedophile, or I damn sure didn't. And if he hadn't been outed, and he hasn't been outed publicly at this time. So when he sends a message saying that he is meeting up with you and that he had to tell you something, and if it gets out, he wants me to come talk to him personally before I can make past judgment, which tells me before he came and met you, he told you he was on the offenders list.
Nope, he never told me.
Then why would he say that?
And when
why would he say that?
Wait. When he came here, he never told me anything either. He never, even when he came here, he never told me anything.
Why would he preemptively warn that?
Okay, but why in April would he say, wait until I tell everyone you brought a sex offender to Florida? And because I didn't know he was a sex offender.
I mean, I don't know, because I mean, y'all were going around the chat saying you love each other, and he thought you had a relationship. He gave you lots of money. I mean,
yes, he did give me a lot of money. Absolutely.
I mean, there's a pretty good indication why he would be scorned. So, but before he was outed, he's saying this. Before he went to Florida to meet you, he said this.
Okay, if he told you that, nobody's told me that.
Well, no, I've kept it.
Nobody
I didn't know.
Okay, but I didn't know. Nobody ever came to me and said, hey, you're meeting up with this guy, or like.
No one knew. I didn't even know. I didn't look into it when he said that. I didn't know what he was talking about.
Exactly. And I even had, like, for me, it makes no sense in my own fucking brain why I had his name and stuff, and I still didn't look him up. Like, if I could do it all over again, number one, I would have fucking met up with him, but I would have definitely looked up his name before he fucking came here. Like, but I did not know. I never fucking knew. I didn't know until fucking April.
Well, all I'm saying is I won't put out the messages. The shows where he said he told you before he came to Florida.
Okay, read the message to me one more time.
I don't have the message on hand. It's actually in Ace's phone. So, but she's getting the screenshots together. But he said that he had to tell you something before he met up with you. And if it got out, to come and talk to him first.
He never told
before
me anything.
I passed judgment.
He never told me anything.
Now, when he said that, me and Ace kind of looked at each other like, what the fuck is that talking about? And we just kind of brushed it off, right? We was actually kind of glad y'all were meeting up. Y'all's doing y'all's thing. We didn't, you know what I mean? More power to you guys.
Well, he never told me anything before he came here. He never talked to me about anything. He never told me.
As time went
on.
So
you're telling me that he said that he told me, like, you're saying that he sent you a message saying that he told me before
He
he came
told
here.
you. He told you something, right? He didn't tell me what he told you. That if it were to get out, to come and talk to him before I pass judgment.
No, he never told me anything.
Hmm.
And my thing, I want to see proof that he told me before he came to Florida, because he did not. I did not know. I didn't know. I swear on my fucking life, I didn't know. I would never bring him here. I would never fucking allow him. Never.
Well,
I was
I'm
so,
just like
I
saying,
was so fucking stupid. I was stupid for fucking letting him come here. Absolutely. I never fucking knew, and I never let him inside my fucking house.
well, like I said,
And when he came to my house, it was during the day. My children were at school, so
well, like I said,
I
all
was
I
scared
know,
as fuck.
all I know is this was before anything was out of publicly about him, so no one knew anything about it. I don't see why he would say something like that
Why he would say
unless he
he's
told
going
you.
to tell me something, but he didn't tell me anything. That doesn't make sense. Like, he never told me. He didn't tell me.
Well,
He
look, I
never
cannot
talked to me
confirm.
about nothing either.
I can't confirm or deny what he told you and what he didn't tell you. I'm not you and I'm not him. All I can go is
Absolutely,
what he
but
said. And once again, in your defense,
I'm
this is
also
coming
not a
from
pedo. And why would I have anything, like, why would I lie?
in your defense, this is also coming from a pedo, but a pedo that hadn't been outed yet. That's what gets me. Why would he lie, especially when no one knew? That's what my confusion is. And then you're telling stories. Well, I found out in April, and then now you
In
before that you said
April,
you told
yes.
Tonic, and
No,
so you didn't find out until
no.
Tonic outed
I
him.
said,
And now you're saying you're the one that gave the information to Tonic, so your stories aren't
yes.
really driving either.
Okay, no. What I'm saying is the day Tonic put the information out is the day I found out and I sent the information to Tonic. That's what I'm saying. The day I found out is the same day I sent this information to Tonic. That's what I'm not saying that I found out because of Tonic. No.
So you got the information just immediately. Bam! There it is. Here you go, Tonic. I need to make a video right now.
I sent it straight to him. Yes, I did. Absolutely, without a doubt. Yep. The last day I spoke to him was that same fucking day, and then this motherfucker fucking text or whatever saying that somebody's calling and went to the shit show like a couple months ago or whatever, saying that somebody called him or whatever the fuck. Like, and I blocked him then again, but I had a wrench at AC's.
Wait, you blocked him once, but had to block him again. Once you blocked him,
because I had a wrench. No, because I had a wrench at AC's, and he was not blocked at AC's channel. I don't. To be honest, like, I'm not lying about this. I'm not the pet. Like, why would I lie about this? I admit that he fucking had my address. I admit that he fucking came here. Absolutely. But I do not admit to him ever fucking coming, being around my kids. None of that. I admit that I was fucking stupid. Absolutely. But I'm not fucking lying about anything.
I can't say whether he was around your kids or not. Once again, I don't know. I just know he came to see you. So one can only assume you invited him in. I don't know. I guess y'all stood out in the yard and talked. I don't know what you did. It's really, I mean, that's here nor there to me. So, but like I said, I mean, I told you what I'm going to do when I get all the proof together, my interactions, and also because I mean, I'm going to be transparent, right? He sent me money too. He sent me $1,620. I will show him. I'm going to show my Cash App, the whole receipts. I have no issue doing that.
I mean,
and I'll tell my story with him.
Listen, he donated to a lot of us, but fuck him. Listen, to be honest, I wish I would have got more. Like, fuck him. He's a fucking sorry fucking piece of shit. He fucking tried to fucking weaponize his fucking sorry ass crime. Fuck him. He fucking deserves fucking the worst. Fucking piece of shit. And that's how the fuck I feel.
I just know it looks very
sorry motherfucker.
That's a lot to take in. I mean, I'm not speaking for the chat here, but I mean, this sounds like some crazy shit. And I'm not trying to like put my opinions out on anything at the moment. But I think it is important that people maybe just evaluate the situation for what it is. And
what do you deserve to serve? I didn't serve my children up to him. I never served my children up to him. Like, what the fuck?
Who said that?
Ginger. He wasn't around my fucking kids.
Yeah, Ginger's on some troll shit, but I say Ginger, be nice. Like let's not take it there. Like that's a little vicious, right?
Yeah, I never fucking gave him my children. What the fuck?
Well, I think the point
And
is that,
and
here's the
after
thing,
and
to some degree, you got to realize at this point, Swag, right? A person that you've been involved with that's on a registry, dude, that has crimes against children, now has the address
I
of your
listen,
children. And I think
absolutely,
that's a scary thought as a parent to me.
absolutely.
You know,
And
and I
afterwards,
deal with that same shit. I deal with the same shit
even
too
to
on
this
mine.
day, can I just say, even to this day, like it's like I'm still living in fear, knowing that this motherfucker had my address. Like he's a fucking sex offender. Like he could, and him being even exposed, like he could have came here and killed me.
But
Like
so your
I was
claim
living in fear.
but your claim is that he's only given you, $10,500 in donations, and ultimately you guys were just friends. Like I'm still not really catching in all that. I mean, it seemed like he was getting a lot more out of it if he's spending that kind of money. No offense, I don't know guys that spend that kind of money on a woman that they're not seriously engaged with. So I guess were you just leading them on because the donos were good?
I mean, to be honest, yes. Like to be honest, absolutely. Like the money was, it was a bonus. So like, I mean, I fucking work to fucking feed my children. I work. I fucking take care of my kids. Like, so yeah.
So I guess in a sense you kind of got like the Theresa R experience as far as like,
Like
the
he was sending me
guy that
money
turns
and
out to
stuff.
be on
Yes,
that
like,
sex
but
offender
it
list.
wasn't.
Yeah.
No, but it wasn't like, oh well, you know what? He's a sex offender, so I'll just take his money. No, like
Did
I
you
never fucking knew.
did you at least quit having sex with him after you found out?
I never had sex with him, so
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I
I never
presumed.
had
I'm
sex with
sorry.
him
I
ever.
presume. My
Nope.
apologies. Well, again, don't let me get too invasive. I think that's
Why?
pretty.
Why would I accept that? Why would? Okay, I was taking money from him because we were friends. Like because I was going live back then. He was just a channel donator at first. That's what, like I
So
didn't know
so what?
until afterwards. Like I don't know what people aren't understanding. Like I
So
fucked up. Yes, yes, yes. I
so
fucked
so
up.
when he showed up to your house, did you just turn him away? Did you just send him like you're like just go leave?
I was nervous. Like I was scared. I was terrified. Like I couldn't even fucking form words. Like we just hung out. Like we spoke for a little bit. He left, and then the next day I
So you
told him
guys
I was sick.
so you guys were just kicking it on the porch. You just never let him inside.
I never fucking let that motherfucker around my kids or in my house. No, I did not.